It's another beautiful day. I am here. I'm still doing my thing. But this morning I just want to give a shout out to one of the best channels I've been watching. Jamaica Life Nice. That channel, it gives me so much hope. I just started out doing my little YouTube channel, and when I started out, I thought of education. I wanted to teach math in a simple form, but then, and so some of the things that I have posted there, I talked about, I gave a tutorial on how to create these beautiful three-dimensional shapes, and they actually work well. This is an octagon that can be used for a fruit basket on your table or whatever junk you want to throw in there, but it's a nice centerpiece. So I did the tutorial on how to create these, especially while the children are home and it's tough to find activities for them. So these are the different ones that I did with a couple of my students, and the tutorials are there. But then with all of this, math made simple, because math is all around us. It has motivated me to do some other things. And watching Prince Nick, Lady V, I like how you promote your channel. I like the respect. I love the professionality. The whole piece that you have put together so that you are entertaining us. We are learning from it also. I like how you work with the elderly to support them, to make sure that they're okay. And it makes my heart feel so warm. I cry sometimes when I watch this channel, and you have motivated me to continue on my path. So I started out with the math, and I also did a piece on children coming to America and how hard it is for them, how they struggle in the classrooms when they get there, because things are different. Some words are spoken differently. Reading comprehension becomes a problem. The language, even though English is the basic language for everyone, but sometimes when they come, it's like the way the accent is and the way some of the words, find that the children struggle with what they're doing. So words like mobile, we say mobile in the islands. When they come to America, the same spelling becomes mobile. Basically, you hear the syllables there. When they come to America, it becomes basically, physically. A whole syllable is dropped out. Some of the words, the way they're spelled, color, C-O-L-O-U-R in Jamaica. When they come here, it's C-O-L-O-R. Neighbor, N-E-I-G-H-B-O-U-R in Jamaica. It becomes N-E-I-G-H-B-O-R in America. So there are things that are different. An eraser in America, a rubber from Jamaica, but that rubber in America becomes something else. It has a different meaning. So it's not so easy when kids come here and try to assimilate in the American culture. So one of my videos talk about the assimilation of kids, and I want people to go there and watch it, because it has a lot of things that can be supportive of those people who are coming with their children to this new culture. So again, I want to say it's good to meet you guys. I love the channel. I am motivated by the channel, and I'm going to talk a little bit how I've moved from the math into my weight loss journey. So stay calm. It's onward and upward, one day at a time, and more power to you guys. Keep it going. And for the entire family that I join when you have those live streaming, I want to say big up to all of them for flowers. Oh my God, you're so funny. I love your humility. I love that you're joined with Prince Nick, and that you guys are doing great things. Turkle, you go boy with your bad self. You're so knowledgeable. Miss Cherry, you motivate me. I like the story that you have to share, and I'm hoping that you really, really do get to share that story. And then old wife, you are just everybody's grandma. I mean, I might be 60, but you are such an awesome, awesome soul. So again, one love, everybody. Thank you for listening. Again, and welcome. It's a brand new day. It's such a beautiful day. The sun is coming up. Yesterday was so hot. It was so humid. When I went out to walk yesterday, it was a little too much, but we pushed through it. So again, I want to say big up to Prince Nick. Thank you so much, you and your team, Lady V, all of the other people, Panda. You have become a family for me, actually. I love what you guys do. I love what you do. I love the support you're giving out there in Negril. I can't wait to come home so I could come chill with you guys, to do lunch, probably a little walk by the beach, something. But I really look forward to coming to Jamaica and just find you guys and just go crazy good. Miss Cherry, wow, so motivational. Old wife, you are just everybody's teddy bear. You are so, I just love the spirit. I love the way you guys do things. I love what you're doing. Prince Nick, I respect you so much because you don't sit around. You have to do the cameras, you have to do all of the extra things, but you're right there with the paintbrush. You're right there pulling and pushing and lifting and carrying, and you are such an inspiration. My son watches you now, and I said, I could adopt this kid. Okay, you're so awesome. You're just such a beautiful human being. So I'll talk a little bit about my channel. When I started out, and I started with the math thing, and then my daughter, one of my twins, I have twin girls, they're grown now, and she came and she says, Mommy, why don't you do a weight loss journey? I was, give me a second. I just went into the kitchen because this was me. That was Miss Bev. And as years go by, I gained the weight. Yes, I gained the weight. But you know what? I didn't let that weight becomes me. It didn't determine who I become in life. I gained it. I had gotten to quite a few pounds up. Because when you're raising a family, you're going to school, you're doing everything, it's very hard to focus on weight. You just want to keep going and you want to give thanks for every new day. But I gained the weight. I had a surgery on my knee because of a torn ligament, and that movement wasn't one of my go-to thing. I wasn't happy to move. And so I gained quite a few pounds during the process of getting back to where I could move comfortably. And then COVID came, and hello, you're home, there's nothing to do, there's nowhere to go. There's a ton of your yard in Jamaica, in America, they said, stay inside. And so we stayed inside until we learned more about what was going on and was able to go out. So I started using the backyard to get some movements in. I started dancing to soca music. So I was getting some movements in. And then my neighbor came over and talked about walking, and we hooked up, and we have been walking since. So every day I walk for 30 minutes, and I'm loving it. And my mantra now is to become a better. I want everybody who feels like, oh, well, I have the weight and I have to give up, that no, you don't. I want you to become a better, stronger you, 1 pound at a time. I don't want you to make unrealistic goals, and then when you don't reach them, then you go into depression and you gain more weight. I want you to look at yourself, love yourself, and decide to make changes and lose 1 pound at a time. Just one. If you lose 1 pound at a time, when you get to 10 pounds, it's going to be yes. And so, as I watch the Jamaica Live Nice channel, and I see where Prince Nick started and how he built himself up, I feel motivated not only to lose the weight, but to make sure my channel, Miss Bev's Production, do well. I have hope, and I just hope that you will go there and give me some love and just make it work. As an educator, I know I don't give up on children, and I know you are not going to give up on me either. You're going to help me make those little steps, encourage, support, more support. When you watch the videos, I know I'm not skinny, but see the goodness in me and support me. Leave me a comment. I love those of you who have come over and have given me a lot of love, and we want to keep it going. And so, again, I say, it's become a better, stronger you, 1 pound at a time. Not 10, just 1. You know what my doctor said to me? I went in and I said, oh, this weight is killing me. My body is so broken. And he says, don't worry about this weight. People have done surgery. The weight came back. Doing a surgery is not a great thing. I'm not advocating for anybody to do that surgery. Because when you listen to some of the stories, they're not beautiful stories. You know, you look for a quick fix, and yes, you drop the pounds quickly, but then you go through so much changes. And then if you haven't changed your diet and you're still pushing those things in your system, you're going to gain the weight back. So again, make some changes, take it 1 day at a time. And as my doctor said, if there was a quick fix, if there was a thing when people gain weight to just fix it, then we wouldn't have one fat, rich person. So you look around you and you see that so many people have the pounds, the meat on their bones, I say, and it's okay. It doesn't stop you from doing good, from loving people, and for encouraging. So again, 1 pound at a time, my friends. And another thing, one of the things that Miss Bev's Production, which is my YouTube channel, does, I talk about the things that I'm doing to drop some of these pounds. I'm a big girl. During COVID, I weighed up to 316 pounds. And to walk from my bedroom to the bathroom, when I get to the bathroom, I would be huffing. I'd be, when I shower, when I get out the shower, I have to get to the bathroom sink and just breathe for a minute. To walk from the bedroom up the hallway to the living room area, the kitchen area, it would take my breath away. But you know what I can say this morning? That is so different. I go from my bedroom, I come up the hallway, I go to the living room, I pick up something, I'm in the kitchen. I'm able to clean more because my poor husband was just helping out to do so much things because I couldn't. I really couldn't. And when I started walking, I started in the backyard and I was doing maybe 10. I tried to do 10 sessions back and forth. But that was it was taking my breath away too. It wasn't just going and back and forth. It was going, maybe after 4 I stop and take some good breaths, and I would keep going. But once I become committed and I start doing the 30 minutes walking every day, I find that now I can do so much more. I'm cleaning and I'm not losing my breath, and I have to sit down every 2 minutes. I can get so much more done. So I'm grateful for that. I could see the looseness in my clothing, and I'm fine with it. I don't care. I'm not worried about people might say, oh my God, her clothes doesn't fit well, or, at least I'm not showing bulges, but the clothes are a little loose, and I'm grateful. It means that the weight is going down. So every day I see that the changes I've made, they're working. One of the biggest change is the way I ate. I loved rice. Oh my God, I love some hot rice with sardine or some hot rice with corned beef. But then I cut the meat out of my diet. Okay? So there's no more rice and corned beef. There's no corned beef in the house. I cut the meats out. 2 months in, I cut the rice out of my diet. So now I'll make rice and peas for my husband, but I don't even taste it. If I do a little white rice for him, I don't have any yearnings for these things anymore. I am good. I do some yam, I do some white potatoes or Irish potatoes, we call them in Jamaica. I do carrots a lot. I love carrots. Cooked raw, I love carrots. So I do a lot of that. We buy fish, we buy the box of fish, and we do it, we steam it, or we brown stew it, or we escovitch it. And that's, it makes a world of difference. Here's some fish that I did. This was yesterday. So my husband is able to get some for his lunch, because he's an essential worker, so he has to go out there and work. And I do a lot of callaloo because we plant them in the backyard. I'll do a video to show you guys the garden sometime this week or next week. I do a lot of mixed vegetables, and again my carrots. I like the carrots. I don't cut them into circles, and even if the mixed vegetables come with that, I still chunk the carrots so that I have something to crunch on. So it's going well. Again, Prince Nick, you motivate me, your channel motivates me. I love the way you guys run things. I love the professionalism. I love that you are helping people who are not as fortunate as some of us are. And I love what you do. I support what you do, and I will continue to support what you do because it's good. So again, I don't know the street terms at the big up, but I'm gonna say, because the family on the channel, they always come in and say bless up or big up, and so I'll say that today. So come check out my channel, give me some love, and again, all the best, young Prince Nick. I wish I could adopt you as a son because you are worthy. Your mom should be proud of you because you are doing the right thing. So peace out, one love, 1 pound at a time. Become a stronger, better you, and not 10 pounds or 50 pounds, but 1 pound at a time. One love.